Hi, this is Santosh. Welcome to my channel, LearnCut. In this video, I will teach you how you can use microdata to further improve your on-page SEO. So let's understand a little bit about microdata. You might be familiar with HTML tags. You use them everywhere. For example, that's a header 1 tag. Header 1 by default just renders the page, but it does not help the search engine optimize the page. So how you can use and further optimize the page instead of using meta tags or anything else, right? For that you use microdata. So let's take a look at what microdata is. Why use microdata? Your web pages have an underlying meaning that people understand when they read the web pages. Web pages are obviously designed for people to understand. So people do understand what is being discussed on the web page. But how about search engines? They have limited understanding of what is being discussed on those pages. For example, when Google visits your web page, or when your Bing bot visits your web page, or Yahoo visits your web page, DuckDuckGo visits your web page, or any other search engine by default, when they come to your web page, they don't understand what is being discussed. By adding additional tags to HTML of your web pages, tags that say, hey search engine, this information describes the specific movie or place or person or video. You can help them and other applications better understand what content is being displayed over there on your web page. So let's take a look at by default how a particular information piece of information is looking on the web page. Here I'm using Visual Studio Code. Let's create a basic HTML document. As you can see, this is microdata by length. Okay, that's the title of the page, and we are putting some H1 over here. It says avatar. So, who is the director of the movie? It is James Cameron. What genre it is? It is science fiction. And what is the link to that particular movie? The link is over here. So, let's assume that you want to go ahead. Let's see how this page looks by default, right? So when you go ahead and take a look at this web page, it looks like this by default. Let's assume that you add a little bit of detail to this. All right, let me show you how it looks. To begin identifying the section of the page that is about movie avatar, we add item scope, right? So this is how it looks when you add item scope. Nothing changes on the web page itself. You just add this to the div. All right. So that's the main div, and you just put item scope over here. Item scope. Okay. And nothing changes on the file, but it has metadata. It has the attribute now, which is called as item scope. So next, what we do is we improve the item scope by using the attribute called as item type, right? For example, um, over here, as you can see, it's not all that helpful to specify that there is an item being discussed without specifying what kind of item it is. So when you say item scope, it knows that you are discussing something about a particular item. Now you specify what type of item it is. And you are telling that we are discussing something regarding a movie. Now the search engine knows that inside this div, we are discussing something about the movie because we are telling it that, hey, this is as per the schema. If you control click on this, it opens the movie might have all these attributes, right? It has all these attributes. For example, what is the movie about? what is who's the author? Did it receive an award? Um, so on and so forth, right? Who's the editor? So on and so forth. Now, in this example that is being discussed over here, we have director who is James Chameleon, right? We can further improve the uh, scope over here. For example, over here, as you can see, we add a span element. First, we add the item property, which is the name. We are telling that, hey, look at this. This is the name of the movie. So we use item property to add the micro details, right? This is micro property called as name. This is the property. Here, the value for the name would be avatar, right? So we are improving it for the search engine, as you can see. And we go ahead and further improve it by adding a span element. And this is how it looks. We are telling that, hey, this is the director of the movie. So the name of the director is James Cameron, right? And you can further improve it. Janar, for example, over here, what type of Janar it is? The Janar is science fiction. So as you can see, you can add a whole lot of things, right? Let's remove the last one because I think this example is sufficient enough for you to understand what microdata does, right? By default, when you look at the page, when a user looks at the page or when a person looks at the page, uh, you know that there is no change here. But when you look at the code itself, now it has all the meta information for the search engine optimization. Like this, you can use microdata to create a lot of details. For example, it might be a product that you are selling, right? The product will have all these attributes. For example, what is the brand, right, of the product? What is the color of the product? Where is the product from? What is the GS10 information for the product? Who is the manufacturer of the product? You can do a lot of things. Even for a simple thing such as a person, over here we used item prop and we used name in this case. For example, you can use given name, you can use gender, you can specify the height, you can specify the location, you can specify the number, and a lot of other things over here, right? So take a look at these. These are things that you need to concentrate on when you are perfect with HTML5. Microdata was introduced in HTML5. I think that this will help you understand and learn HTML better, and it will help you to make pages that are semantically more appealing to search engines, and it will help you with your search engine optimization. Thank you so much for your time and have fun. You can change this, play around with this, and see how it optimizes in search engines. If you have any requests for a video, please post in the comments below so that I can make those videos. Have fun learning. Please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. Thank you.